Coach, some might say it's cold, others. And my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Baltimore Ravens.
But you're right.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I have a new rookie quarterback. We haven't seen the quarterback yet. This is a first. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. Show it out. Show it out. You got time. You got time.
I am ready. Hey.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Sherman.
Oh, what happened?
There he goes.
Boys,
left side.
that's a flag. We saw the flag.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
And there's a rule that you cannot score in the first play of the game. That's actually in the ref's rule book.
On the set.
Did you see him hit that curveball? That was like at his eyes. No. Fair. I'm ready.
A toss to Cook. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Ready.
On second down, it's Cook. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're going deep for Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He completes it to Hunter. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Now Wilson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Let me know.
On second down now. It's Little, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Let me know.
On third down, Wilson. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Yep.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10.
Made it closer than I looked.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack.
Hey, guys.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Like crazy at
Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them.
I'm ready.
And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Second and 12. And that is incomplete.
I don't know if he held on.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, exit. Let's go, 52's the mark, boy. 52. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Tell me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. 61.
I'm ready.
Nelson now off the play fake. And going deep for Hill. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off at the 20. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Yeah. Let me know.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. Throw left side complete. It's Hunter. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Nope.
Now a give, right side. Little. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check 43. Hold up.
All right, ready?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Wilson. To throw again. And that's complete to McCaffrey. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let me know.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
218, chop. 6 guys, check 6 guys. Get it.
Set to throw is Nelson. Off play action. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing is Wilson. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Hunter. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready?
To throw is Wilson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long.
Ready?
To throw again is Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his man on the comebacker. It's Hunter. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Check, 14.
Let me know.
On 3rd down, it's Little. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year as the Ravens push further out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the back
you have other
get
games
really
after
nice
this
Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Nice.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I don't think the Browns are going to make the playoffs.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Back-to-back
They look
losses
to get
kinda
something
sunk the
started. They
season.
need to, down 10-0 early as
I'm
they
ready.
got it 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I'm ready.
Cook.
Oh, I missed it. No, we both
some
missed
room
it.
to work. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness. Can he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
36. General West. Mike 50. Mike 50.
Check.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing it. Go.
Off play action. Nelson. They complete it to Hill. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Late in the season now, MVP chatter starts, and he might be on the fringe. This is always an award that goes quarterback, running back, usually quarterback. A lot of bias. Does he deserve consideration?
He more than deserves consideration because the way the game is played in the NFL now, it's a pass-first league, right? So that means that people are going to adjust their defenses for him each and every week. And he's still putting up big-time numbers. I know the quarterbacks, the running backs get it, but he should be firmly in the race for MVP.
Well, pass that's taken in by Hill. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 15 line. 15 line. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey.
I'm ready.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Hey. Let's go. Ready.
Off the play fake. Nelson. And it's caught.
Hill.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Check 3.
Wow. This series just keeps getting better and better.
Go.
Here's Nelson. From the gun, he'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Go ahead, I'm ready.
2nd and 2.
Oh.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 16th touchdown of the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
It doesn't matter if...
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
I love it. It's the Dodgers. It's the whole team.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He did.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I'm saying. It's the whole team. The whole team has it. The closer.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
Let me know.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down,
cut up a little quicker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
Really?
And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Really? Say, let me know. You good? Okay.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Come on, Joe.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's the same thing, though.
Play, and it's 2nd down.
Oops, I just called timeout.
The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 2nd quarter.
Let me know.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... And this
Did you
is
catch it?
Hey! Touchdown, Baltimore. As his guys are in for 6. As the Ravens push further out in front. Elliott now to add the extra point.
What we needed. There was nothing left to spare. That was...
It's good to make it 17-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Russ's days might be numbered here, so.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
Might retire.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
I'm ready.
Nelson off the play fake.
Woo!
And going deep for Hill.
Murphy, come on. Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Adderley, good
and
read, Adderley.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football
He tried
there,
to...
and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
It's tough. Don't worry, my brother's saying the same thing.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive
There's
on the
some
defensive
teams,
side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play
it's just
on
fun
second.
to watch
Yeah,
them
I wouldn't be
lose. You know, I'm
surprised
kind of a cynic.
A little bit of pressure
Not
going
really
at the
good.
quarterback in an
Good
expected
plays,
passing situation.
Yeah, exactly. I just like the carnage. Like the Cowboys, I love it. I love the Cowboys losing. Let me know.
Here's Wilson on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Let me know. Hey, touch it.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Green 80. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Let me know.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So 2 disastrous running plays, and now they face a 3rd and very long.
Let me know.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Dancing to his left.
Russ, you have this
so no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away
Hey,
for the
double
2nd
play away.
time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Double play will get you out of the jam.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And just a 30-yard punt that time.
Do you see his
and that will come the offense as they take over.
His postseason starting numbers, his ERA, they'll show it. It gets progressively worse every round he goes further in the playoffs. It's astonishing.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Come on,
Under
dude.
pressure here, And down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
All day. We coming all day.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Wilson. He may try and run for this. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there.
This is the craziest baseball I've ever seen.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Oh, why did he do that?
29 yards that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
That is crazy. Let me know. Oh, yeah, I can go, I guess.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh, score.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2.
Let me know. Okay.
95.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal.
That's bold. That is bold. That is bold.
Check 26. Check the signal.
Wilson operating from the gun. This is
Get in the end zone, dude.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up
Get
4th
in the
down.
end zone. For now, that was embarrassing.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
What?
So we reach
I called
halftime here in a
timeout.
10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find
Unbelievable.
Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Oh my goodness. That was whack.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, what is it? Only
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to
lead.
it.
And what I'm thinking is
But
the
the first baseman
offensive
told them.
staff spent the entire
Great job by the
halftime
first
just
baseman.
working with them on here's what we
Let
think
me know.
they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let me know.
Now Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's supposed to be good.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah, I heard one analyst say he has some pretty nasty stuff. But.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
12. Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Go. Go. Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Let me know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Let me know.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's get it. Alert.
Okay.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Check 93's the mic. 93's.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And
Brownie.
Snags it for the pick. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They start the drive with Cook. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Oh, what?
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one.
Button,
hence the decline.
I said I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. I'm ready.
Now Nelson on 1st and 10. That one complete to Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your
94
primary
pitches
call,
through 5 innings.
you got to be really careful as a
That's one
passer
thing
about
that,
how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
The Dodgers are really good at taking pitches. I'm ready.
Looking to throw. Nelson. And going deep for home. It's caught inside the 25.
He got over our heads on
It's
that
a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
I'm ready.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
I'm ready.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Again, it's Cook. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Check three.
I'm ready.
Look at me, zipper.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
I don't know if he got it. Oh, he got the first
first
down.
before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Kill. Check three.
They'll run with Cook. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
I'm ready.
Check. Fresno. Hey, alert 3.
Now a fake on the give here as they try
Edmonds.
the run-pass option. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, which means he should be sliding
now on the
to
year, as they are now
the
just
run,
an
which
extra
means he
point
would
away from making this a 3-point game.
You stay high.
Extra point now by
Slow till you know. He was on the wrong side.
This is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
No. That was not.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yes.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
I am.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
That one goes for 24 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful when you're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Let me know.
They go play action with Wilson. And he finds Howard complete. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Second and 11 now. Wilson, he'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense, and they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. On 3rd down, Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Undisciplined. Kershaw's still in the game.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
I think Dodgers bull plan is pretty spent.
No. Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Now it's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. He's into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season as the Ravens push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they're hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Almost to right to Hill.
For more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
I'm ready.
Nelson now, off play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Block 52. 52's the mic. He don't know no better. No, check that.
I'm ready.
Mic 52 right here.
Off play action. Nelson. Got an open man. That's Campbell.
Nice.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards that time.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
That is neat. I'm ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Yep.
Watch the twins. 552.
Set to throw is Nelson. Looking to throw on
Oh,
2nd
yeah.
down.
Yes. Oh, dude.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end?
Let me know.
In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now, a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a short 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. On 2nd down, it's Little, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself.
Catch him.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated.
I'm ready.
He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. On 1st down, it's Cook. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I'm ready.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
All of a sudden,
they can add
back
up as
to
the
the
game
numbers.
goes along.
That
You
song's
control
back
the
to the
clock,
top
you
10.
control the ball. And that way, you
Just
often
because of
control
some
the game.
random video.
Back to throw.
world.
Nelson.
Nope. Oh, he
The
didn't
open man
jump.
is Smith. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Is that Jonas Smith?
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Nelson. From the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defender to grab.
I almost overplayed it into the right
Seattle touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Boswell good with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Russell Wilson is cooking in real life. He's 250 yards.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, 27-13.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Cardinals are a little bit overhyped, I find. Yeah, I don't think they're great yet.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Wilson on 1st down.
You got to be kidding me, Russ.
To escape, and he goes down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Let me know.
Hey, you got 3, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He's going deep for Brown.
Nice catch, buddy.
And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
Nice catch.
A big play that time for the Ravens. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
14, find it.
Ready?
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Let me know.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. We on.
Operating from the gun. Wilson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now as the Ravens push further out in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And his these guys will take a 10-point lead.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah,
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4... you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now.
When do you play?
And get himself calm.
And
next
ideal
week you
down
play?
the distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches.
27-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Little. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They'll run on first down. It's Little, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Well, it's shaping up to be a good...
So for Baltimore, they continue to roll as...
We'll see if the Dodgers can hang on this time. Hey, have you re-signed most of your guys, Rob?